Hello there, NFL fanatics. Hopefully you have a very Merry Christmas, and especially hopefully you have a safe and awesome Happy New Year. 2017 is now in the books. Now is 2018. Now, before I give you my picks on Wild Card Weekend, I'm going to let everyone know how I did last week in the last week of the regular season in week 17. 8 wins and 8 losses. Oh well, not perfect. A lot of upsets last week. Not really too bad. I'm not really mad. So let me give you my overall record. Okay? Here goes nothing. I was 155 wins. Not bad. And for my losses, 101 losses. I had a very rough beginning, but later on in the NFL season, I got some awesome wins, So, that really sums it up. Okay, Wild Card Weekend. Now, there were 2 games on Saturday, and there were 2 games on Sunday. First day of all, the first game will be the Tennessee Titans. They finish up the regular season 9-7. They're in the playoffs. Versus the Kansas City Chiefs are 10-6. Kansas City Chiefs are very good. Okay, they had a very good season in the beginning of the year, and they fell off the map. They won a division. They got a home game. So I'm going with the Kansas City Chiefs at home. It's going to be very cold out there in Kansas City in January. I'd love to see an upset, but I think Kansas City wants to win and go on to the next round. That will be the division round. Okay, next matchup is Atlanta Falcons, the NFC champions, or 10-6, versus the Los Angeles Rams, 11-5. They win the division, so they earn a home game. So this will be a very good game. It might be a high-scoring game. It might be a very lower-scoring game. We'll find out on Saturday night. But I'm going with the Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons had a very rough start. Their offense was not clicking like last year. They lost some key players. They lost their offense coordinator, and the Falcons wants to get back to the promised lands, and hopefully this time they can win it all. But I'm going with the Falcons on that matchup, okay? That's for Saturday's games. Now, for Sunday's games, okay, the Buffalo Bills are 9-7. They squeezed into the playoffs. They beat the Miami Dolphins, and they had help to get in. The Cincinnati Bengals upset the Baltimore Ravens. That was a great game. Saw highlights, and I'm very happy for the Buffalo Bills. For the first time in 17 years, they were in the postseason. Last time they were in there was 1999. The place in Buffalo at the airport, they were going crazy. It looked like they just won the Super Bowl. They never won a Super Bowl in their franchise history. Their opponent, they were facing the Jacksonville Jaguars in Jacksonville. They won a division. They're 10-6. I love to see Buffalo win on the road for a major upset, but I'm going with Jacksonville at home. They got a great defense, and I hopefully Buffalo will be back in the playoffs next year. That's what he said back in '99. It never happened. Remember that game between Buffalo versus Tennessee? They call that game the miracle game. So you guys can look that up on YouTube. I just recently watched it on YouTube. Very good game from the beginning until the end. And then the final game, that was a Sunday early game. Now the later game, the Carolina Panthers 11-5 versus another 11-5 team, New Orleans Saints, Drew Brees and company. Now this is the third time they meet because they're in the same freaking division. This is in New Orleans because they won the division. So I'm going with the Saints, Drew Brees and company, and they will move on to the division round. And probably, I guarantee you, one of these games, or maybe all of them, will be all wrong. But I don't care. I'm just doing this for the fun of it, and I like doing it. I really like to see different teams move on to the division round. Now, the teams have a bye week. Everyone knows, or maybe don't know, is the Pittsburgh Steelers. They got first round bye. The New England Patriots, the Philadelphia Eagles, and of course the Minnesota Vikings all got first round byes. Now in the AFC, let me break it down real quickly. The New England Patriots, again, because they're freaking awesome, and a lot of people hate them. That's okay. Everyone out there on social media have their own opinion. They got a first round bye, so if they go all the way, the AFC title game will be in New England. Now for the NFC, the Minnesota Vikings get home field advantage throughout the playoffs. But if they get knocked out next week, whoever's number 2, or I don't know how that works, they'll get home field advantage. So maybe the Philadelphia Eagles will host the NFC title game if the Minnesota Vikings get knocked out in the division round. They're off this week, and probably going to watch it this week for the wild card weekend, and who they going to face in the division round. So who do you think is going to win in a wild card weekend? Do you think any upsets or not? So I'm going to watch it. I know my team's not in the darn playoff. That's okay. I still love football. Hopefully this time around, my NFL fanatics, it's a very close game. Hopefully it comes down to a field goal, maybe a Hail Mary. I don't know. Hopefully it's no blowouts. That's very depressing. So this wraps it up. If you like this discussion, give a thumbs up. If you don't like to discuss about any of these games, I totally understand. So hit all my social media accounts down below. I'll be back for the division round, and I'll discuss about those key matchups, and I'll give you how I did last week for wild card weekend. So let me know who you think is going to win the wild card weekend. Any predictions? Thank you very much, and this wraps it up. You take care, and sayonara, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for listening. I'm out.